Congratulations, you have made it to session 10. This is a full circle. We're going to pull it all together. First of all, I'm Vanessa Riley, and I want to thank you for going through these sessions, these videos, and we have been building a character. We started with the spark, which is very simply a name. We introduced the protagonists, we established them, why their story matters, who they are. It's the very beginning. We may not know who they are at the beginning. We're starting, but you always got to start with a name. And we did an exercise or two. I just thought of different dimensions of this story that we're burning up with. Next, it's the heartbeat. These are the core values, the beliefs that your character has. Your character has to believe something in this world, in this framing. And these are core values. It's going to help you write their decision making. It could also help inspire things you may want to change or may want the character to consider. Next, we went into the web, the people who are connected to our individual character. These could be parents, friends, they could be found family. But this helps round out your story and really addresses who they are amongst all these people. Characters, side characters, other protagonists, other antagonists are to draw out more perspectives of your character. So the reader just falls in love and wants to know what's going on with them. We also talked about the mask, which is the lie. Firmly believe that every person carries a lie until they're healed of it. This is maybe a concept of something they got screwed up when they were young, and it just frames everything. And we talked about the flames, the desires, the goals, and motivations. Your character has to have a true goal. They got to get something accomplished. We talked about what makes up a goal. We talked about motivations and, of course, desires. Next section, uh, next, session 6, talked about the storm, the obstacles, the inner conflicts that keep your protagonist, your character, churning. These are the things that are stopping them from getting that goal immediately. They could be external or internal. Session 7, we talked about the mirror and the two sides, the strength and the flaws. You have to have strengths and flaws in your character. And even if your character is young, they have a strength or an interest. You need to know what that is so that you can showcase it throughout the manuscript. Then we were at the evolution. Your character needs to change. We talked about beginnings, middle, and end. Your character has to change at all these points. And they may end up changing a goal or losing a lie or losing relationships. But they're never static. And you have thinking beginning, middle, end gets you through a book from the beginning, the middle, and the end. We did all of that, and then we come to the environment because now that you know your character, you can design the world that they're in. Whether that world is New York City, Aiken, South Carolina, an imaginary town in the Midwest, in the present day or 1300s, you've got the tools now. You know what your story requires. And so now you start to paint in the numbers. Tell us where they live. I gave you secrets about following the money. That really can help you define a world. And then lastly, we're here, session 10. I have a journal that is full of information about this character. Honestly, I would go back and do all of the major characters. I'd do the same analysis so that you're working with that and you know that. For minor characters, I do a good bit of work on them too because they're helping to fill out this this canvas I've been painting of these people that I'm creating, that I want to thrill people with, that I want people to care about. The only way to care about everybody in the book is if everybody is more than just a two-dimensional or a prop for a scene. They all have goals, they have lies, they have strengths, they have weaknesses, they have flaws, they have desires, and all of that balances out your story. It's about balance and, and getting through. Please continue to go back to these sessions. I'm going to be leaving them up because you guys are my followers. And if you're not following me, why aren't you following me? So go ahead and subscribe to this channel and like this playlist, like this series, subscribe, like this video, do all the things. This is Vanessa Riley. Thank you for joining me, and let me know how it's going out there. And if there's another topic in writing you'd love me to cover. Have a great day.